G2 post one, arguably when it matters most.
Isn't that like having a short memory?
Yep. Maybe it is.
They both trade after pistols.
Causing commotion. JKS gets aggressive down mid with a 5-7. Love it. It's Nico with the MP5. Scout still for Monacy.
Aduh, ada telat maaf ya.
Some weird ones.
Kita map kedua ini kita.
Ball on JL, the AK of Navi's Force Buy. Bane's presence early. G2 on their toes. They know about it. One rifle in play, at least. Looking at this A site, and I'm thinking JKS solo on short. Put down one of these few T smokes on Arch, and that short push could get real lethal real quick.
Okay, Lexi's calling because he hears Nico jumping. Nico false cleared B. They're gonna walk up. Site's gonna be open. Are they gonna do the continuation flash strat? Because that's what I assume with all this active spotting. Oh yeah, they're done.
Well,
that's
Lexi
it.
calls him over, lets him know exactly what he's about to pull off. And G2's Force Buy win could be all for naught. No smoke on cross.
Whoa!
Alexi gets the gun back out, kills Hooksy, who just made this one really weird.
There's a smoke. There's smokes on the ground. They just didn't bother.
They thought they had that much timing, but Hooksy put it in 6th.
All right, time to go for it.
Menang nih Navi
No
gua.
kit, so they have to go kind of fast. But look at the guns, look at the health. Like they gotta try this.
Not a comfortable post plant. Poor JL as well, working with 22 HP versus 3. Maybe he just locks in new box. I think his survivability is his biggest strength right now.
But they're
gonna get this going from
JL.
Coffin. All 3 players. Remember, no kit.
Enak ini.
Excuse me,
Aduh,
Hunter's
pick.
got one.
Ya.
But Monacy gives the cover, and the new box player's dead first.
Halo,
Jet
halo,
in the
halo,
corner.
halo.
Smoke denying vision. JKS flies
Buh.
at him. Monacy hits it through the smoke while midair, and now that Mac 10.
No.
It's close.
Ah.
Off the mark. Defuse shines through. G2 thanks to Hooksy.
Lagi nonton sekalian. Temenin gue nonton dulu deh.
Sure, I'm thinking those 2 kills with the ump as well.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
But
between those 2.
I think he just did that jumping over the smoke no scope headshot with a scout. Am I crazy?
I don't think you're. I mean,
Okay, fair enough though. This is huge.
what? That's not even a no scope.
Yeah, that's and that's why you should never no scope.
That's
Oh my god.
wow.
That's a good. You deserve the upgrade. You're back. Not a great first half out of Monacy. CT side could be revenge. That was ludicrous.
Future of Counter-Strike is in great hands. As Simple leaves his mark on Hunter. That lane's looking tasty.
Duh, Ajik ini Navi baru sinkron mainnya. Kemarin bau-bau parah. Asli makanya.
AK now.
Ini si
Monacy comes over.
IM
The duel.
IM sih ini
Goes
banget bro.
library peaks, gonna find a
Ngangkat
couple
banget.
pistol players exposed, and now everything gets swept away. G2 CT
Bahaya.
side is putting up.
It's a good start or good bounce back here.
Nih Monacy sama Nico sih nggak ada obat cok.
Man.
Im sama si JL baru kelihatan. Si Im jago banget cok. Oke, gue naikin kaki.
Round 16, excuse me, 17 Force Buy win to get this CT half going. Hooksy and Monacy with heroics, and JL fast answer, but backs up unsuspectingly into Hooksy, who gets
Gue baru nyampe rumah soalnya.
Okay, he's out though.
Gue kira belum mulai acara ini ya.
Call.
Lucky to be alive.
This round's a 2 for here for G2. They don't want to let it go.
Tawa-ketawa tuh. Simple kenapa tuh?
But Hooksy, I mean, that thing was heard. You know what I mean? So even if they think 2 players are over here, doesn't it feel like 1.5? 1 health for Hooksy. And I really, yeah, I mean, it's a situation like, do you overthink this? Oh, the push down mid. Oh my god, Bit. He's gonna get caught out.
Gun.
Aduh.
He's got no gun out, and they just
Walking
find the
back to
perfect
B.
timing.
Yeah, now the rotation's gonna come around. They're still worried about someone being here at the top of Banana. They speed up. Monacy gets into position.
G2's feeling corralled.
Oh
Hooksy's
gila,
gonna be hanging
timingnya
on.
bro.
Navi, they know they're in a pinch. Hooksy's still trying here.
1 health. He's
The
got
frag and the smoke,
Blah.
he still delivers.
Blah.
Navi with a double. More kills than he had HP left over. And Simple may get the trade frag, but he gets gunned
Blah,
down by Monacy
blah.
the Prodigy. And it is a 9th for G2.
Well, that's well done, man. Hooksy with that amount of HP, you know, you could just curl up, play
Mantu
scared,
emang opingnya
wait
gila
for your
dia.
teammates to come through. No, he deals with it.
Oh si Mantu masuk ini ya, big ya?
And he got the trade on Nico.
Iya big kan?
Very important. You see the bullets and the tracers whizzing by. A single bullet would have had him dead. Hooksy dodging shots. Posting CT round wins. Within 2 of tying this up. Bit's gonna be beating himself up after that one. Nico opens up shop again. He will always be a headache
I called
for
it
his counterpart in Banana.
I called it a twofer. They still have, you know, Tech 9s and utilities, so we'll see what they do. Four CTs get over to the A side.
Well positioned here. Hooksy's got the troops in line.
Tapi Vitality sih nggak bakalan kalah sih itu. Ada Magis, ada
Because God forbid if he dies,
Siapa
that B
namanya?
site's gone. All the eggs in this A site.
Flash is good. Nade comes in.
KS softened up. Monacy
Aduh,
trying to track
tempatnya
him, but
Monacy
his
banget
teammates
itu.
kill 2, and he deegs Alexi through the box. So, well, that one was easy.
Solid hold. Now we get up to now. we're in
Kadang-kadang
real
suka
world, real
pakai
match
util di
territory.
depan komu,
Rifles
kocak
will
cok.
come out again. Monacy getting better. G2 looking solid here on CT side, even though Navi found a way in a couple of times, and a couple of these wins have been close as well. Blade is going to get involved. Let's keep this in mind as we go into the rifle and see what Navi tried to do.
Blade's got a good success rate off the pauses. It's not he's gonna throw at him now. Sitting on a nice pretty bank account as well, G2. 5 in a row. Flowing. One forced by a round win.
Oh, that's that Monacy nade.
Yeah, he's tricky. But doesn't see anybody. Simple sitting in the corner. Hooksy getting a little curious. It's a dangerous game to be left between the smokes, but here he sits with support from Nico.
Navi avoiding all engagements, but
Si Im biasanya bisa nge-clear apa? Bisa nge-clear apps dia.
G2 have reacted to the information in front of them, even if they've missed somebody.
Cuma lawannya mana sih bro?
What is this round going to shape up to be? It's got to be Monacy's favorite position here on the A side, where most operas tend to lean. But it looks like it's actually back to Banana.
No, they're floating.
Yeah. Okay, they disrespect the jump spot, which means they could actually still go towards A with that bomb. All they're trying to do is scare a rotation. Strong call, though, out of G2. They don't move.
They're hanging on.
And Nico's playing loose here. They've still got one on Arch. Eyes on brackets.
Banks on Monacy.
They got the 3-2. This is what Navi are looking for, but it all comes down to bracket control. Another Arch player leaves.
Uh-oh. Balcony could get problematic. We got apartments presence here from Navi.
Oh wow.
They got 20 seconds to spare on that clock. And if they just
20
jump down into
second
the
belum
pit,
gerak,
things get
gimana dah?
compromised here for G2. Could take a single
Salah
heroic
game
moment.
buat ramen,
Monacy
kocak.
fast wrap back around. He knows there's one in the little pit, but the player above.
Pit.
Then the cross, the bomb's dropped. JK
Waduh.
down. He tries to
4
hide.
second, 4
As he
second.
sprays, he does it. He
Koplak.
takes just enough time off the clock.
Koplak ini tim, sumpah.
Delivers.
Oh, that's the one kill he needed. And they weren't ready for that position. Monacy missed his
kocak
shot,
banget,
and they
bro.
still win the round because of that play.
Unchecked.
Man, this was...
Uncleared.
I mean, Navi had the ingredients. They had the pot boiling.
Aduh, si Beat udah
They were
matiin
so close to
Monacy.
making that round look genius. And you know, outside of having enough time for something like that to go wrong, everything was perfect. They didn't die. They took map control. They tricked G2 into playing 3B in a situation where it was one flash at the bottom of banana to get them in that position. It just took too long to organize. And JKS from the treehouse.
Says no girls allowed. Lordy.
You know,
what a hold.
to do that off the tack though is they
Udah
tuned
menang
into something for
jauh,
sure. They learned
comeback
something.
lagi, kocak Navi nih.
They still got a very solid vibe, but now the game's 11-11. Whoa.
Gak kena ya.
Far off. But util pressure all over right now. JL's gonna find a small pocket. Here's Hooksy
Nice.
coming.
Cakep banget flashnya.
Sprays through smokes. Connects.
Boleh
Now
Alexi B.
Hunter, I mean, he could scare them all.
There was a fast step, right?
JL, yeah, you could see him calming frantically. They're not gonna let their guards down.
Ini dong dari
Audio
tadi.
cue sets Hunter up for death.
JL entry,
it's a save
simple
unless this
off,
somehow gets
Alexi
back
B,
today. I don't really
util
foresee
support
that.
udah.
This call
Cukup.
leading him that direction, but they don't know who's rotated just yet. G2 can resign here with 2 guns saved and have money left over. No problem for them. But we'll see. We've got Emma actually searching out
Masih
Arch at the
ada-
moment.
Masih ada Molly
Okay, just
3
leading into B. This makes
plus.
the
Oh,
most
masih
sense.
bisa ini.
Added
Menang
neutral
udah.
there just in case. But that's JL suddenly out of nowhere. I mean, there's been a few rounds where Hooksy has quite comfortably gotten between those smokes,
Yeah,
top
he
and bottom banana, and
killed JL's teammate and then,
Yep.
or sorry, JL killed his teammate and then died to Hooksy. But overall, it means it's been pretty solid B defaulter. He actually had a very strong CT side. Unfortunately, a lot of the rounds he got kills, his teammates couldn't get more, and then they ended up losing. But his holds overall were very good.
I mean, even his exact position in between wood and that front smoke, I've seen Nico spray that from behind car a couple times when Hooksy is going around. It's just they didn't throw that spray in. So JL, this round with no pressure on him, gets a chance to thrive, opens it up for Navi to take the lead right back.
Yeah. How many times do you watch like CS at this level and you see like the smoke spam? That should be obvious at this point. You really got to pretend as a B defaulter. Sometimes
Dua-duanya.
these smokes don't exist.
Tapi kalau stream
when
kayak
they know
GTA
you're
deh.
there. They know you're the defaulter. They know you're playing Bell this round. They know you're going to try to get in between 2 mollies or something like that. So don't be afraid to shoot that ammo. It's free.
They resupply you every round. Navi, their second terrorist round win.
And they were about to be economically broken right there after that. There was a Tech 9 for the T side. So this one's all about JL saving Navi. And of course, the flash from Alexi on the push timing. They've been good about that in general.
Also, JL making it very clear he heard that footstep. Gets simple on high
Tapi si
alert.
JL sih personality-nya GG sih dia.
Hunter could have had a chance. Monacy for the mid peak, no contact. Fires a shot, falls off. Let's go back to Banana. This has been a point of contention for the second half. And it's one where G2 are now going to give Navi a little more leeway. That nade, perfectly timed. 45 damage over the roof.
I think Navi are looking for an in-between timing on this round. As the round plays out, rotations generally have been pretty sound for G2, but they have been leaning slow for most of the game.
Third piece in Banana opens up Hooksy to rotate over. Dropping a cache of utility here for Hunter to play with, who's now been met by a smoke. A little presence being shown from Navi. Sprays go through. JL gets dodged. And more pressure.
At least you're getting chip damage with the utility. The
40 second nih kalau si JL dapat Nico, GG udah.
This is going to end B. And Navi will have to make a decision soon. They might get in their own heads. They did think a lot of
Jangan
time
di pick
that
tanpa
previous
flash
round,
dong.
even with
Nggak
the
ada flash lagi di
took
pick
too
sama
long.
ini.
Excellent shot.
Honestly, doesn't give a damn about your flashbang. Posts right back up, but it is indeed the A hit, and Hooksy's scrambling over. Hunter's gonna put a smoke front sight. That will still expose the bomb planter. They've got to climb over the hay bales. Hooksy, well timed on the library peek. It set up the players in sight wonderfully. Just hold on. Bit, he'll get the opening. Hooksy comes through with 2 critical kills, and the defenders deliver. Convincing hold inside of this A site from G2.
Yes.
Not just banking on JKS with that last second kill to burn off the clock. This one's rock solid.
Man, this is shaping up to be an excellent map. Just already 12-12. So looks like the long rounds, G2 really are comfortable when it comes, like, it's not a small thing to get a little nade damage in, get the unconfirmed damage in, get a kill like this, of course, to start things off on these CT rounds. It's key, in fact.
Dia menang jadi kalah lagi Navi kenapa ya dia?
Headshots, to get that late round map control and late round kill. That's all you need to do. You know, you've just sort of got to shoot the sail, not the boat itself. And that's what G2 are doing very well right now, which I think is intimidating for Navi, who are coming through with more comprehensive but longer T rounds.
Kayaknya si Alexi B ini ketekan sama Simple deh. Jadi nggak pede deh ininya, IGL.
Shout out Hooksy for contributing with a couple kills that round as well. Keeping himself close to the pack. In fact, very tight-knit is G2 in the fragging department. A welcome sight for Hooksy.
Gak ngedamage apa-apa itu.
Fuck it, man. It's necessary.
Yeah.
He just has to. Like,
Has to. No.
it's fair to criticize him for not fragging. I'm just going to say it that plainly. It is. Like,
Oh, nice nade, dude. That bad boy had some velocity on it. From the back of the sight. Met by fire as well, just as they go to take the top of Banana. Gonna boost the op up. Smoke grenade. G2 indicating they're coming to take control, but nobody actually extending around from the bomb site. Just Nico and Hooksy hanging out now with a smoke between the two of them. No movement from that majority stacked A play, but now the smoke comes out from Navi to keep them preoccupied, and numbers being added up to this Banana hit. You saw what Monacy could do last round. Dodged the flash. Popped one, but he's not here. He's over on Arch, waiting for something that's not coming. Bit has been left on his own towards A, and we've got 4 members of Navi ready to just slam themselves into Nico and Hooksy, who are stuck between Coffin and Orange, and Alexi's entry is clean.
coming through
Nico
this.
pushes out, falls back on half health, and then dies.
Oh, mati.
Straight up dead.
Wow.
This B site crumbles. Hunter, though, CT smoke push, goes for the M4 spray, and Simple's gonna stuff him. That should take it out of G2, and that should put Navi in the lead.
That's a huge round back. That's a ton of confidence here for Navi. Imagine what it would feel like to lose 3 slow-paced rounds with all the map control involved if you were Navi. That might be too much. That might be mentally too hard to bear, but Navi keep this close, and this half keeps on delivering. It hasn't been any less clear as to who's going to close this game out.
God damn, what a match.
Yeah, and the best part about it, you know, most amount of money here left over, getting the most full buys here in the second half with both teams
Yeah.
ready to come through, nades and all. This is a full focus game. This is one of the games where when it's over, you ask the players, they don't even remember. They don't remember what moment was from what.
Oh, tough shot from
Yeah.
Simple as well. Because it felt like Hunter was queuing up that second frag on the player back
Dapat
fountain,
15
but-
dulu dah Navi. Nggak bisa
Simple
cok kalau
struggled
nggak
back
15
and
sih.
Simple needed more time, he would have taken it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hot peak from Modesty, slightly more aggressive than what we've seen. We've seen Hooksy throw down. Not since that JL double kill though. Has Hooksy really gone into a gunfight down Banana? It's Modesty and Nico. Oh,
Nice.
the best of it.
So risky from
Jangan
Nico.
jangan
Good
dipik,
trade
jangan dipik.
potential here, though.
Alexi,
Yeah, but Modesty shot earlier on.
Blinded, he holds. He re-peeks. Simple
push
nearly
gitu.
clips him. And now utility comes out from him as he falls back.
Yeah.
Si Monesi di ini banget cok, di press banget anjir sama Alexi.
Always to shoot off the flash. And, oh, there's another chance. Narrowly misses it.
Missing opportunities
I think at least he's being aggressive just to
for the sake of it.
Gila berapa util tuh buat
yard
Monesi
down a
tuh.
player.
We talked about his shortcomings in the first half. We noted his uptick at the beginning of CT side. This is a round with 2 or 3 missed chances.
And this is simply a situation where if Navi choose to go B, it's over. So I think Modesty will basically save unless they mess the approach up completely. But Coffins should be the first place you expect to see the upper. Flasher comes in for the retake.
Blocks
To
it.
maybe assist, but Hunter starts to walk back already.
He could peek around it. He could get crazy.
Ah.
Trade it simple. Not going to let him get away with more than one. You
And
can
they're-
take your shot. You can have your kill,
And
but
him-
you're dead, kid.
And Im is already looking
But
to
you're
get in
dead,
between
kid.
the defense to stop the save. This is not small either.
No. Money's low.
Ya itu mana sih yang ngajarin simple pak? Gimana dong?
To not only get that 14th round, but make your life far
Bisa
easier in
sekuat
round
itu dia.
27.
You know, one way that I believe that Heroic
Map
have
pertama
won
ini.
a lot of their most important games has by mastering this punish part of the round, where on the rounds you win, you set up to kill people saving as you're winning, where that player could also be alert. You know, that Yabi could also be alert in the round if they need to go A. So in keeping options open, but setting up very carefully to punish players for sitting around and not going for retakes, I think that's how I think that Heroic have won a lot of really important games, you know, quietly, where it just looks like it's some other reason. They're just super strong riflers or they have a really good game plan. I think they are really well rounded from that perspective. But Navi now with 14, wow, that's got to be feeling good.
It was 6 CT rounds in a row. Off of the back of the round 17 Force by win. We've gone 4 rounds back and forth, keeping the economy on a fine margin.
Si Nico gampang kena mental cok.
There's still enough cash to go around.
Yeah, Simple this year has not been the top fragger every map, though. Even with the old Navi lineup. He's been tapering off a little bit, but this is like
It was cause for concern.
2018. Yeah.
There was, I mean, an amazing feat to keep up his individual level throughout all the events of last year.
There's like no word to describe it. Yeah, what he did, of course. And we'll never rewrite history from that perspective, but if he's got even more,
Let's see it.
yeah.
Any day, Simple top frags is a good day of Counter-Strike in my mind. Tonight we got it. Buns Molotov, not ideal. There's also a couple bodies over in Banana. It's the standard, Nico and Hooksy. But it's not so standard, in fact. We talked about the money limitations. That's Hooksy on an MP9. At least the deep smoke gives him his little pocket on logs.
Yeah, it's actually, we'll see. It looks like he's not staying there.
Just trying to create cause for concern, but there could be a fast follow-through here for Navi. We saw a wonderful round come out through the apartments where they ran out of time. Plenty on the clock here, and they've already got one down in the
Oh my
little pit,
God.
plus the entry. Hunter's gonna drop the bomb. Modesty gets caught by that mid play. It needs to be Hunter, and
Nice
he's swarmed.
banget, Bit.
Alexi B comes in with the double kill. JL dies out. It's Nico.
Aduh, Nico
fast
dikasih
around
akal lagi.
mid with Hooksy right there with him. He toys with the short peek. Alexi nearly dead, but he has done his job and he has put bit into pit.
Masih bisa,
which
masih
could
bisa.
be perfection.
Si Bit
Hooks
masih
gonna
GG
smoke
ini.
it, or is he saving it for the bomb?
Di clutch pasti masih Bit.
Well, Bit looks like he's going to target him.
Yeah, he's going head hunting, and we know he can, but now he's smoked off. Will he challenge out and around? Can Alexi get another with such little bits of HP? Time's ticking.
Oke, Bit. Oke,
And
Bit.
Alexi
Gue suka,
hides
Bit,
in that
posisi lu.
backside, but G2 surely have to go for
Sikat,
this
Bit.
play. They
Satu
push
lagi,
in.
Bit.
Bit takes down one, and Alexi holds off. It is
Let's
Navi
go.
on bare bones HP to get 15.
Let's
One of
go.
the first fast calls that we've seen as
Yes,
well. And
love
honestly,
it.
it's around Alexi to get the 2 kills inside of lane. That makes the difference. It was JKS in lane the last time that this happened that shut them down.
Alexi goes right for him. You can see Monacy gets scrambled by that pressure out from balcony, the lack of Arch player, and the fact that JKS goes down.
And Bit counters this smoke perfectly. Nico knows that he's going to try to get over this,
Let's
knows
go,
his
let's go.
position. But Bit
Simple
waits
udah
until
on
he sees
fire
someone
nih
jump
kalau
to
nggak
site
tim
to
kayak
make sure
gini
he has the
nih.
best chance to fight. And it looks like even if Alexi drops that, Bit's going to get the last kill as well. A final timeout called, and it couldn't be at a more important or better moment here for G2. You know they're going to make it worth their while, but even after this fantastic CT side comeback in the later rounds, in the last few, that have all been rifles, mind you, Navi have been consistently winning. And here are the rewards. They've got a lot of utility, but outside of that, 2 rifles, an SMG, and 2 pistoling players on G2 to defend against the map.
Hampir aja. Ini mereka beberapa Iko nih. 3 orang, 2 orang Iko.
Burning through that utility really fast as well. Worth it? Somewhat. JL down to 40. They're going to put a player back boosted again. Times 2. And then Hunter sits down beneath it. All right. Now Nico could float over and deal with balcony if they think that's going to be a threat again.
No, this is of course a risk, but they have to take one. They're trying to make it feel like there's a banana stack happening. It has been the case for a lot of the rounds
IM
and a
nih,
half.
mesti dapat nih IM nih.
Inferno, it's very hard to get info without sacrificing a player, so sometimes you do commit into stacks like this. Could this be the golden setup for G2? They'll smoke mid to make it seem like there's only one here, feigning presence.
Yeah, Hooksy fakes the steps, goes right back into his corner. They are banking. The balcony does not become the bane of this setup.
Tapi ini jatuhnya Navi makan trap
Bit's
ini.
ready to go. Pressure coming out now from top mid. Instead, Monacy a double with the MP9, but Bit his double kill. Oh! They thought they had an opening. Little did they realize they
trap
step
dia.
on the trap that keeps G2 alive.
This is an all-in call, but you
Got to.
cannot guarantee that you're going to find an open site on these anti-eco rounds if you're Navi. G2 had to take some kind of risk like this. They set up perfectly. They could have still lost, even with all these players coming in. They had just enough to stop it. You know, they played both feet in the door. Okay?
Waduh,
Play that round
Simple
to
kenapa
win.
pakai Glock dong?
Scared money don't make money. And
What the
G2 now
fuck?
back in the money. Simple forgot his gun. It's okay. He'll go get it.
So we like to see the AK. Looks he wouldn't have dropped him that. All right. Now, round 29. Listen, it could end here. It could go to the next. No telling. Great call for G2. Good stack. Good kills coming in. Everyone's been having a better CT side, that's for sure.
Trying to organize. Man, that A site looking sketchy at the
Oh
moment.
boy, and they're coming in almost the same
Yeah.
tempo here.
Hunter's
Oh,
running over.
they're fanning to Arch. It's open. Rotations
Oh,
are
flash.
desperate. Hunter.
MP9
Oh, oke,
just
mantap.
down in an instant.
Jepit, udah ke
Simple
sandwich sih.
stuffs some
Tanya.
pressure on
Aduh,
Monacy for the
Monacy-nya dong.
site.
Alah,
the double.
Monacy.
And JKS a single
Bit.
hit. Back in Bit. The double frag off Balk. Simple versus Hooksy. And they switch
Aduh.
sides. Hooksy picks it up. And Bit has
Kalau
been
Simple
quietly
dapat tuh satu
climbing
tuh.
that
Si Bit masih bisa
leaderboard
menang
double
sini.
after double. Now demanded of him is the quad. And with Nico over towards short, he wants this frag versus Hooksy. He's going to start pressing. Hooksy holds.
Aduh.
Hooksy delivers versus who? Simple and Bit.
Day saved by Hooksy. There is no denying it right there. That trade-off in Arch. Hooksy doesn't exist. Bit and Simple would have been in 2v1 versus Nico. They could have played that anyway and won. So when the pressure was
Ini
the highest,
sih-
we got the Monacy hold on the site. This is very nice. Bid's answer back was even more spectacular, but Hooksy made sure to not overstep.
Kayaknya sih overtime ini.
And we go all 30.
Damn right we do. Oh, Hooksy cheesing him. Slides through the smoke, barrel stuff Simple to the back of the head.
Oh, Simple trying, Simple was the one trying to cheese him going into CT spawn. Hooksy was just playing a pragmatic CS, carefully, safely, and he got 2 headshots out of it. So everybody's used their timeouts. All 8 been used in this match here in regulation. And it'll accumulate now. One final call, one final defense attempt.
Ini Alex CB sih harus mikir
Battle of
banget
the
nih.
minds for sure, as much as the individuals, and great things to say about both teams and trading after pistols and all the ecos. But look, Alexi's
Simple
got a
sih
Tech
harus
9.
dapat 2
Monacy
kill lah
after winning
minimal
that
di
round, he's
round
got a
ini lah.
Thomas in hand.
Limitations. But I mean, go down the list of players in the server right now. Who can't win a round on their own? Nico boosted up the new
Aduh,
box.
posisinya
Hooksy ahead of
posisi.
him.
Ini kalau
All the rounds
kalau
we saw
Navi ke
them
B,
vying for control of Banana, and this time G2
GG
throw
udah.
out a look that just shows signs of timidness. Navi got close, but now they pull back.
Yep. There we go, looking for the chip damage early on from the CT side, and Navi, it's sort of about pretending you're taking the map
OT
control,
nggak banyak itu
then
utilnya,
actually
nggak ada
taking it a
molly.
little bit later or in between the grenades, and so far Navi haven't been hurt. Oh, that's going to change their game plan entirely. The arch smoke right here, it's just to set up a potential IM alert. Does he sneak into CT off of this? The bomb has not been collected yet, but decisions will be made in a second. We'll watch with this bomb as it comes back to mid. Monacy wrapping to go
Bisa.
to B.
Udah.
They have
Udah,
manufactured this rotation before, and Imma,
Udah.
he's going to take full advantage.
Mantap.
He
Ayo
hasn't
2
had
lawan
his
5,
round
2 lawan
players
5,
on the
lu
moment.
gencet nih.
Hunter's
Anjing.
back is so exposed.
Im.
Im getting closer, and I mean he's got Hunter sitting
sikat.
dead to right.
Aduh,
Goes for the pin
wah.
play. JKS holds him back.
Ih,
Hunter
goblok.
stops bomb. Guns
Wah.
empty. Simple clears it. Navi press up that short side, and with just enough time.
Masih 3
they
lawan 3,
plant. It's
kocak,
comfortable,
kocak.
but it's also under source.
First map
There's
and
not a lot
OT,
of
oh my
utility here
God.
for Navi to still hold
What
on with.
happened Maka to
G2
my
have no smoke
Navy
to scale. They can't
team?
smoke pit. They can't smoke the site and jump over it. They have to brute force this.
Surely
Picked
end
up
up
that
3
smoke.
map
Monacy
match.
just got it off the
I
corpse.
think so, bro.
Fallen
I
player
think
has
it's
given
3
Monacy
maps.
a smoke grenade to maybe press up. It is a pack of G2
But
players.
if
and it's
Navi
headshot
win this,
potential here from
I think
Simple.
they're
Big
gonna
buying
win
time,
Mirage,
just
bro.
waiting in the graveyard,
Bro,
strikes down
bro,
Hooksy,
satu
and
lagi,
he
bro.
gets a second,
Jangan
but Nico's
reload.
still alive, clears out the
Wah,
grave and falls.
gila.
Navi all the way.
Bro.
30 rounds, and they get into that A site. By the skin of their teeth, they'll take it.
Bro.
They fell to the clock a couple
Maka,
of
I
times.
told you, bro.
but not in
Navy,
round
bro.
30, and not in the last match
Navy,
of
bro.
the fall groups for a spot in fall finals.
Boleh.
Welcome to the Blast Spring Final here in Washington, D.C. We're bringing up the level of competition here.
Oh, it's so close, but it ends in heartbreak for Cloud9.
A little bit disappointing to say goodbye to Astralis at this point.
They've put complexity to bed.
Unfortunately for FaZe, here in Washington, they're gone.
Oh, FaZe udah cabut ya? Wah, ini tim gila nih, Heroic. Heroic sih masih gila sih itu.
Look, Acadian, Heroic have finally done it.
And that's where Vitality lock in grand finals.
Easy for Simple.
Find how we end what could be the last season in CS:GO.
I see the look in your eyes. It be the look of surprise. That's just a part of the game. You gotta look
I don't know, since they struggle first match, it might be a 3-map match, bro. No. Mirage is simple playground, bro. Yeah, G2 is pretty strong because of Nico and Mansi, bro. But we have Im, we have IM. Anak bocil, cok. Si Beat sih aja anak ajaib, bro. Yeah, don't forget about Beat, maka Beat is insane, bro. Beat and Manasi is like twins, you know, in CS. It's also good.
Well, that truly was a game of inches in the final moments, but Na'Vi with the first foot across the finishing line. It may have been G2's map pick, but we go the full distance, we go the full 30 rounds, and Matt, you talk about tension in those final few rounds.
I mean, if you love Counter-Strike, this is what gets you going. This is why you show up on the stream. This is why you watch these games, for the quality and the intensity of these last few rounds, where it basically becomes problem solving live and clutches on clutches on clutches. Simple about to cross the smoke, Hooksy finding him out, then Hooksy actually besting Bit and Simple back to back to stay alive, but then the call from Alexi B. This is the Counter-Strike that I like to see and the one that gets my heart going.
You see, it was a very streaky game in the beginning, and then it turned into this
So
slaughter
good
of
team.
a fest where it was
Easy
back
for
and forth.
fatality
G2 won a couple
anyways.
rounds, Navi won a round,
Lol.
and back to G2. It was a good game of Counter-Strike. So many small nuances in the round as well. We have round 9, and I think we should probably pull it up straight away just to illustrate what G2 were dealing with in that first half. Sure, it's 4-4 on the scoreline right now, and G2 is in a somewhat good position. You see JL coming out right here, getting a nice double entry, and in 9 out of 10 cases, that will be it. Round over. It's a 5v3 at this point. Even becomes a 4v2 until Honda gets in, gets a kill. All of a sudden, we have now a 2v2. Fact of the matter is, the G2 were time and time again able to turn around the tide in these rounds, despite losing entries to Navi in the beginning. They fought their way back. Had they not had that ability in that first half, Navi would have won this game easily, but they were pushed all the way to 30 rounds because G2 was so good at playing from behind.
I agree with you. I agree that Navi messed up on a couple of these situations. But what is kind of interesting is that because G2 were able to win rounds like these, they were kind of baited into knocking on the B's door time and time and time again. Because mentally, when you win a 3v5 like that, it gives you the feeling that the bomb site is fragile.
Sure.
You've just gotten double kill, you've just executed
Guys,
3v5,
kayaknya
and
gua
you
harusin
still
dulu
worked
deh.
in. And guess
Map
what?
2
You
kayak kita
really
harus
tried to go
nonton
the all
masing-masing,
time.
guys.
Yeah, let's hold that theme and flip
Si
on over to the
Cici
home
udah
zone to see how
ketiduran.
Navi dealt with G2 on their T side.
Gua nonton di handphone deh kalau gitu.
That's right. G2, they hit B time and time again, and Navi, they just found a way to deal with it, especially in these more post-plant type of situations. Now, how they
I think I'm
actually
gonna
dealt with
off
this is
stream,
actually
guys.
very simple. So the first round that I have to show here, so I have 2 rounds to show. This is the first one. So as the B hit comes in, Alexi B, all he does is he throws a very simple Molotov that lands here towards that default plant side. Now, of course, what this does is it delays the plant. Hooksy, he can't plant here, but more importantly than just delaying it, it actually delays it so much so that the smokes, both the CT and the coffin smoke fade. What this does is it opens up so much space for the CTs to peek, because what it does ultimately is that for these Ts who are in the site, those smokes is their opportunity to reposition. It's their opportunity to reposition. But because the smokes aren't there, because of that Molotov, they are locked into their spots. And when they're locked into their spots, it's very difficult to fight off, because they would wish that they could go towards Banana or towards New Box. It locks them into position. And Navi, all they need to do is just punish the mistakes, because Hooksy, he comes out here expecting or really just trying to find a way back into the round. Ime catches that, and then it opens up space for Simple to then trade onto Hunter towards Emo. And then as soon as Ime finds that this last player, JKS, is towards Orange, they simply get the kill. But you can kind of see here that JKS, if those smokes are still up, this probably wouldn't be the best position for him to go to. Maybe he would want to go towards New Box. That is one example. The second round that I have here, once again, it's a similar theme. B split coming in, Alexi B, he rotates over towards CT. He sees that the B hit's coming in. Once again, he throws that same Molotov towards that default spot. Delays the plant, and it opens up space because now with these players being delayed...
Thank you guys for watching, okay? See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.